Hey guys, today another short video or guide how to get another mount. We talk about a Netherwing tricks. I guess everybody knows that mount. This video is definitely a little bit more about RAF instead of retail WoW, but anyways, you can also get it in retail. So if you wanna watch this video for a little help, we talk about those mounts. They have different colors. They all look a little bit the same, to be honest, besides the green one and maybe the very blue one. But yeah, we talk about the Netherwing mounts. Wowhead has here a very nice guide how to start that. All these things is because it's about reputation. You need to be exalted with those, and then you can buy these mounts. You get one for free, and then all the other ones are 200 gold. You start a quest chain with Mulltiy. It's a blood elf. He's walking around here, as you can see. That helps you from hated to neutral to get a lot of reputation. The quest chain takes you, I don't know, 30 minutes maybe, depending on your level. Usually most people are level 80, so it's very quick done. For sure you need a flying mount. So yeah, neutral to friendly, another quest chain. And then it starts that you have here on the island, you coming from here to this island where most of these things are happening. Also a little bit here, for sure, as you can see, these are the notes for the eggs that you can collect. Then it starts here that you have all these daily quests here around. As higher you get in the reputation, as more daily quests you have.
Hey, how you doing? What up?
I'm already reward, so kind of close to exalted. I think 12,000 is missing. The daily quests for sure are easy, like usually all daily quests in WoW. So not a lot of things to do. You collect here your dailies. You have to collect here some fell gland for poisoning the peons. That's one of the. You have to also to fly here to Naxx. That's one of the daily quests. And the quest chain is bringing you also a little bit around, depending on which. What is this? Depending on which reputation you are, stage of the reputation you are, it always helps you to go faster to the next step. So definitely recommend to do all this. But the most important point are the Netherwing Eggs, because if you're not collecting the eggs, it will take you a lot of time. I'm not sure how long. I would say between 2 and 3 weeks. It will take you. Nice, we already have here an egg. I will talk here now a little bit more about the eggs, because for the quests you can honestly just follow this guide. I will post definitely link in the description. In general, I can recommend you for those things, definitely for any written guides. Wowhead, always a very nice source for those things. So every Netherwing egg brings you 250 reputation as well to all the daily quests that you can do. So they are definitely necessary if you want to get this thing done in a short amount of time. I'm doing it now my 3rd day, if I'm not wrong. Is it the 3rd day or the 4th day? 4th day, I think, and I'm already on. Let me see. Sorry, here. Reward close to 9k reputation. Why? Because I collect a lot of Netherwing eggs. Netherwing eggs are, as you now it's a little bit bad to see, but here are some Netherwing eggs, and here all over the island, and here in the mines. There are some points where I would say they are a little bit more likely to appear, so I would definitely recommend you to get an add-on. In my case, it's handy notes. That helps you to see the locations of the eggs, especially if you did not collect one of them so far. So definitely recommendation, handy notes or get a mate. I think in that case I use handy notes. Yeah, they're all over the island, mines, and this little, how is it called, fortress here. Also in the mines and all on the island, every mob has a chance of 1% to drop one of those eggs. That's why usually when I go on the island, there are very less mobs, to be honest. So maybe I would not recommend you to kill all here. But here in the mine, they are very, very stuck together, as you can see. And some of them you anyways have to kill for the daily quest. So I just would recommend you to do it, to kill all of the mobs here in this mine when you walk through. As a level 80 with decent gear, I would say most of them are very close to 1 hit or 2 hits, so it also takes not much time. I have no poisons on my weapon, so I do that quick. Yeah, and together with the daily quests and the Netherwing Eggs, you can get a lot of reputation in just one day. Like I said, 250 reputation for every Netherwing Egg. That means if you collect around 10 eggs per day, that is definitely doable. I would say on some days I even collected like 20. Then you get a lot of reputation on each day. It's still very time intensive, so that means time consuming, because as you can see, the mine is definitely not very small. You have to walk through all of it. There are some different ways that you can go, and yeah, there are a lot of mobs in the mine, so it will take you some time. If you struggle with it, then maybe not the best farm for you. But like I said, if you only want to focus on the daily quests, then I think it takes you something between 2 and 3 weeks, what is also pretty good, but you have to do it every day for sure then. And if you want to get it more fast done, then the Netherwing Eggs are the most important thing for you to get this up. Because like I said, the daily quests are easy, and you're doing them kind of anyways when you search for Netherwing Eggs here on the island. The only thing is the one that is in Naxx, where you have to kill some mobs, and the clan that you have to farm here to poison the peons around. Yeah, where is it more likely to find the eggs? I would say definitely here in the mines. They are usually... we already collected one, so that's good, because there are also some runs where there's no single egg in the mine. The eggs have a spawn timer. Most information I found on the internet was between 1 and 2 hours. I think that's pretty accurate, but I also had the feeling that sometimes they spawn faster. I'm not sure if this is true or not. It's just my experience now from these 3 days. So I usually always go into the mine, kill all mobs here, walk through all the mine, hope that I collect 1, 2, 3, 4 nether eggs, whatever is possible. Then I fly over the island. On the island are a lot of different spawns, and some of them are very tricky, very close to the crystals, behind the crystals, on edges, stuff like this. So not pretty easy to find, but I can tell you that sometimes on the peaks, or I don't know if pinnacles is the right word, of the little mountains, there are some. These are very good spawns. I saw there a lot of them. Around here, there are some little islands here where you can find them. So on the outside more of this island, and there is this little landing platform where you also can make one of the quests where you need the Netherwing relics. There is often likely one of the eggs, so there are definitely some spawns where I think it's much more likely that you find one of those eggs instead of other ones. But if you have nothing else to do, I can definitely tell you it's always worth to fly through the island completely. Usually with the flying mode, it's kind of fast done. Anyways, I know it's annoying, but you know. And then here on the fortress. On the fortress, there are 2 rooms here where you can look inside if there are one. And then usually you can look behind the drakes and 2 other buildings and a little... something like this, a little wagon, a little bit bigger than this, where also can lay one of the eggs. So there are some decent spawns where you can fly around, like always in a circle. That's usually, like I said, what I do. I clear here all the mobs in the mine, and that's it. The route that I take. I hope I get it done today, maybe tomorrow. Like I said, I'm missing, what was it, 12k? Yeah, 12k missing. I think yesterday I made 12k, so it's definitely possible to make around 12k reputation each day, but also you can make it much more slow. You will definitely get it. It's just, like I said, time consuming. So let us go quick also here, this area. Always look on the left and on the right that you don't miss any egg. That's kind of important here. There's another one. Very nice. I already would now say that's a good run. Two eggs in the mine. That's definitely fine. If we get one other ones from killing some mobs, then definitely good. Sometimes you're very lucky and you get like 5. Like you loot, you have maybe 1 or 2 from the mobs, and 2 or 3 here laying in the ground. That would be then a very good run, but with 2 I'm already completely fine for the first run through the mines. I want to keep this video short. We are now 11 minutes in, so I think that's it. I will stop the video now here. Good luck with the mount farm. I definitely love these mounts. I think they have a very nice look, even still in retail. Wow, they are pretty decent mounts. Not a lot of people have them, because back in the day it was a big pain to farm those things, because a lot of people were here around, and it's still, yeah, time gated, so it's not possible that somebody flies here or just buy the mount or making one quest and you get it or whatever. So it is still time consuming. You have to do 3 or 4 days nothing else, like I'm doing it right now, or you have to do it for like 2-3 weeks every day. The daily quests, they will take you, I don't know, maybe an hour in total with flying to Naxx and back and stuff like this. So an hour in total for 2 or 3 weeks, or you spend here like, I don't know, 20-30 hours in a few days, and then you could get it done as well, depending on how many people here are around. I would say usually I see 1 or 2 other persons here at that moment, because like I said, the mount is still pretty popular, and you know, when you are out of raid times, you don't have any more other things to do, then mount farming is definitely a thing that many people do. That's it for this video, guys. Like I said, I just want to summarize. Start the quest chain. I linked the wowhead guide that leads you to the island. Do every day the daily quest. Every step in reputation gives you another quest chain that you can do for getting additional reputation, and then go around, mine, fly around the islands. Definitely look on all the peaks, the pinnacles of the little hills for the eggs. You will see that some spawns are more likely, in my opinion, and then fly over to the fortress. That's usually a very quick there, because only 5, 6, 7 spawns, possible spawns, and then again back. Everything in the mine is definitely respawn. The respawn timer here is pretty fast, and that should help you to get some extra reputation together with the daily quests by farming the Netherwing Eggs. That's it for today, guys. See you. Have a nice one. Bye bye. Juju Energy is definitely at the moment a gaming drink of my choice. It helps me stay focused with a lot of energy, good reactions, and it's even good for the eye health. The natural caffeine and the sugar-free makes it even better. A lot of different flavors. Blue raspberry is definitely at the moment my favorite, but you can choose whatever you want. And with the discount code mulltiy10, you can get additional 10% discount on your order. Enjoy it, guys.